Now, with that, we got the Four of Fire, and this is a warning kind of. This is an action card that came in reverse. This card stands for action, concentration, focus, energy, application, practice, increased skill, impetus, and work ethic. This is focused mind and emotion and deliberate action, creating impetus and momentum, establishing a good work ethic, establishing a creative process, devote time to regular practice, be willing and prepared, pay your dues. Something is falling short of its target. When the Four of Fire appears reversed, it symbolizes a warning that something may be falling short of its target. Despite all caution and care, something may be about to go awry and not as planned. You may or may not be able to determine the cause, but just in case, it is time for scrutiny and double checking. Maybe a little adjustment here and there can get things heading in the right direction once more. Now is not the time for complacency. Be vigilant and prepare to act if needed. Right now, there is so much going on this planet and Earth that we don't know really how to handle a lot of it. That's why we really have to work on ourselves. Because once we start getting that beauty, we'll know who we need to be around. We'll feel the right energy from them. We also got the intuition, and that is a number. That's a number 22. It's another 22, and this doubles. What are we learning from our intuition? Intuition is your sixth sense, the voice of your unconscious mind. Heed your intuitive feelings, intuitive skill born of practice. Pick the options that feel right. Strengthen your intuition, tap into your other senses. Make your best guess. Be both intuitive and rational. Watch and observe. Intuition or bad past experiences. Seek a second opinion. It takes both courage and practice to heed your intuition. We are so often told to base our decision on rational thought and logic and to weigh each choice with care. Your decision-making process can, however, be enhanced by listening to your gut feelings. In fact, it is important to use both rational thought and reason and intuition and instinct. The intuition card, when it appears in the present, signifies the importance of heeding your intuition. It is better to appear foolish in the short term than to make a mistake that could cost you far more in the long term. What do you do when you have half a dozen options before you and all have equal pros and cons? In the end, the only option available is to go within an intuitive decision and pick the one that feels right for you. If you have a situation that needs resolving, a problem that needs solving, somebody close to your heart that needs help, then it is time to stop worrying, calm yourself, calm your mind. Extreme emotions such as anger and fear will only hamper your intuitive abilities. Find a quiet place, go for a walk to clear your mind. The answer to the solution will come via intuitive messages when you stop worrying over the problem. I've seen so many people just worry about stuff and worry about stuff, and oh my God. By the time they're done worrying through the day of hours, the thing they worried about is there. So it's not very smart to worry like that. Did I mess up? Okay. So I did the intuition and I did the reversed for a fire. The clarifier for the fire is the Ace of Pentacles, and this came in reversed with the fire action card, which was reversed. Mischances, scarcity, deficiency, instability, slinginess, bad investment. The Ace of Pentacles reversed indicates that the asker may feel they are experiencing delays with their projects, a new business, or in their personal life. It may seem that things are not moving forward in the way they envision. Loss of emotional stability, money issues in relationship, missed work opportunities, investing in wrong career, scarcity, bad financial decisions. Furthermore, the Ace of Pentacles reverse suggests that the asker should be cautious with budgeting of this time and avoiding taking an extra financial obligation. It is advisable to live within their means and avoid making large purchases for the time being. Yeah, when you got to remember, when these people win the lottery, they're broke in like what, a couple months, maybe a half a year, because they just go crazy. And the intuition, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and that reversed, and that doesn't surprise me. Workaholic, laziness, dull, boring, no initiative, cheap, irresponsible, gambler, risky investments. You feel that you lack inspiration and your attitude towards everything remains even and dispassionate. Perhaps you are too conservative and prefer to use outdoor methods that are no longer effective. Dull relationships, homebodies, neglecting relationship. Life, little ambition, too much ambition. Workaholic, obsession with work. Wasting money, impulsive purchases, risky purchases. This card can also mean the asker feels that they are stuck in a rut or bored. Create a change of scenery if needed, but remain in the presence. Things will get easier. They always do. I mean, we have to remember that things do get easier. Now, we're done with the collective. We're going into the special collective message now. And we got her a few days ago, but she was reversed. She is the epitome of compassion, understanding, forgiveness, love, ideas. The idea of kindness, compassion, see all that is good and pure in humanity. Strive to be better. Embrace healthy boundaries, accept that you will falter. Overcome obstacles with gentle determination. Do not meet aggression with aggression. Be kind and walk away. Yeah. She is holding a golden heart with pink around it, the same color as her heart. And she's asking you to feel the love. She's giving you this to embrace the love. Are you going to? I mean, are you going to embrace the love? Well, I don't know. The Six of Water is the epitome of kindness and concern. She represents all that is good and pure within humanity, an idea that many strive to meet. She is kind, but not to a fault. She displays concern and care, but does so with a level of emotional detachment. She is sympathetic, compassionate, and giving, but not to the extent that she leaves nothing for herself. She is forgiving, but forgives because she knows the act sets her free and enables her to move forward without being weighed down by the past experiences. She is a gentle soul who overcomes all obstacles with a determination that is free of any aggression or intent to do harm. She is the peaceful warrior who wins all with a gentle touch or smile, a kind word, and a compassionate, generous nature. Does she represent an impossible idea? Do you strive to be like her? Find yourself incapable of behaving this way all the time? The Six of Water comes to tell you to just be you. Show compassion, be empathetic, understanding, and aware of all that makes us different. Be generous, be remembered to keep healthy boundaries in place. Most important, be kind to yourself when you don't live up to your own, sometimes impossible ideas. To be the peaceful warrior, you have to be as kind and generous to yourself as you are to others. That is definitely a true truth because I've seen that happen with people. Now we got two cards for the ending. We got a 14, which is the Temperance. Look at the energy around him. And the white angel feathers, which is trying to read behind it, which is our angel are around us. And we all know that. Balance, peace, patience, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, serenity. The Temperance tarot card suggests moderation and balance, coupled with a lot of patience. When this card appears, there is a suggestion that extremes in any situation should be avoided. Careful and considerate with love, being patient with love or lover. Success from patience and moderation, steady and slow progress. Diligent, saving, slow and steady growth. Temperance may also indicate a time to evaluate and re-examine the priorities you have chosen. This will help you create a balance between your outer and your inner self. I think we should always really take a look at ourselves and what we've become because we're changing all the time. We're adapting to everything. Because we got a number 6, we got the Lovers, and the Lovers was reversed. So there is a blockage with the Lovers. Disharmony, imbalance, conflict, detachment, bad choices, and indecision. The Lovers reversed can point to both inner and outer conflicts that you are dealing with. The disharmony can make daily life difficult and could be putting pressure on your relationship. Cold, detached partner, too many suitors, imbalance in relationships, conflicts between colleagues, romance at work, and leading to trouble, impulsive financial choices, and reasonable about finances. The Lover's reverse can also indicate that you have been avoiding responsibility for your actions. So you need to make amends and let go of the past and make better decisions in the future. We are human and we all make mistakes. We don't have to live on that mistake and weigh on the mistake and play with the mistake and keep living the mistake. Dropping the pen. We have to pull out of the feeling that we've made mistakes. Yes, we have. And we have to look at it as they are and we fix it. We fix ourselves from making the same mistakes twice. That's how we learn. And everybody makes mistakes. So if somebody's telling you, I never do that, I never make that mistake, they're playing with your head. Stand your ground. We got the mountains. This is the angels and ancestors, and we got quite a few messages out of here, which is unusual. Hold firm to what you believe in and are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what happens, No matter what has happened to them, they have maintained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual and energy of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well, about this time. I always get that tickle from the allergies. Yeah, let's try this again now that I had my itchy throat. My husband's got itchy throat because we got allergies from the moss around here. We're on the mountain, and these are going to go in synchronicity and you will see what this message from this book, from this cards are trying to tell you. The mountain, stand your ground. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deep in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you are not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. I love that card because it's trying to tell us that we are going in the right path. And if our gut's telling us no, we're not, then we might not be. We have to listen to our intuition. The other card we got was the wise one, grow within current situations. So right now we need to stand our ground, grow within your current situation. She has the raven with the black onyx pearl in its mouth, and the white feather, which is our guardian angels, the calling card of the angels. She is like the crone, like the mother of wisdom. And she's got her owl on her shoulder with the crescent moon over it. Go within your current situation. Knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insight from your elders. The wise ones represent the wisest aspect of the goddess. The crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess, because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the dark times and to be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul, rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experiences of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your task and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be exactly beneficial for you in the long run. Sometimes we meet people on our journey and they make us question ourselves. It's their opinion and they're allowed to have it. Just remember that. Somebody spills their opinions out at me, I just take them and walk away. It's not even worth arguing about it. They can try to change you all they want, but they're not going to change you because you have that one special little spark that the Creator gave you and only you. We also got the Knight, be brave and honest. What I'm seeing is the mountain. We got to stand the ground on the 3D plane of existence, and we have to learn from the elders, the mystery school, the knowledge that has been kept from us for thousands and thousands of years as a society. And that is grow within your current situation. What is your current situation teaching you? And then you've got the Knight, be brave and honest. So that's what we have to do, basically. That's kind of like what we've been doing, because we're going through the Great Awakening now. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The Knight is a knight in shining armor, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends, inspired by the Knights Templar. He is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universe energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. Yeah, my spiritual path pretty much protects me. I know I'm on the right path. The next one we got, the last one, was the warrior, be fearless and stand strong. So, like, what is this telling us? We're climbing the mountain and learning as we go. We run into the wise woman, the crone, grow within your current situation. And then you get the Knight. He's be brave and honest. And then you get be fearless and stand strong as a warrior, because we are spiritual warriors from within. And he's ready. He's got his face painted. He's got white tip on that feather. That's an angel calling card. He has all his power within him. Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. Inspired by the Moora, the indigenous people of the Aotearoa, New Zealand, this card summons the warrior within. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. If this deck, the warrior, embodies fierce primal love, the warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself. Even if you don't think you love yourself, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. If you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you are being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't frighten, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. I like that because right now we have a lot of dark energy coming towards a lot of us, and we have to kind of be that inner warrior to release the fear and stand strong. We're going to read the Divine Master, and that is Gaia. Resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. That was the whole message we just got off the angels and ancestors. In Greek, Gaia is land or earth, and Gaia is a goddess figure who is the physical embodiment of the earth herself. But more than that, she is the spiritual force or spirit of the earth. She is the life that moves through the plants, the sweetness in the honey, the air that encourages the bees to fly. Her kiss is on every animal's forehead. She is the being that we can connect with on a spiritual level to develop our very own relationship with the planet we call home. When Gaia comes to you, she is bringing a call from the earth to get connected to her spiritual spirit through animals, plants, and nature. When you walk barefoot on the land, stand on the earth, or spend time in the forest or by water, we give permission for the spirit of Gaia to root us back down into the planet. Just like the earth herself, you are resilient. No matter what has come your way or challenged your peace, you have found a way to continue on and survive. Today, you are being encouraged to dig deep within yourself and find more resilience. If you have felt your patience being tested or felt overwhelmed, know it's okay to feel this way, but also work hard on connecting with the parts of yourself that will help you move beyond what is making you feel unsettled. We personally know what is unsettling us and how to fix ourselves, but personally, we're not. We're letting everybody else try to do it with their opinion. Like a tree letting go of her leaves before the harshness of winter, sometimes we have to surrender what is weighing us down in order to come through a challenge. The spirit of Gaia is with you today, ensuring you are not weighed down but firmly rooted so that you can continue to grow tall. You have what it takes to survive. Sometimes we question life a little bit, and I think we should just go with the flow pretty much. We got Shambhala, initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is the city of light, said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. According to teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the god Shiva and Buddha's enlightened beings. And in the Bon tradition, every year, thousands make a pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of the hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astro travel, and meditation. If you feel it is calling you or that the energies of this gateway seem similar, you may have been there before. The Golden Temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas, between the physical and non-physical, and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. It is the sacred energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to the Eastern tradition. They form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. When things quiet down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge in the busyness of the physical world. Our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overworked and overactive. When the great master of Shambhala comes to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Yeah, the Shambhala, the old story goes, a boy went off, yogis and Buddhas have went to look for Shambhala. And they either come back and they found nothing or they disappear and nobody ever sees them again. So a boy went on a journey to Shambhala and he met up with a hermit. And he says, the hermit says, what are you doing in the mountains of Himalayan? And he says, I am seeking Shambhala. And he says, that's easy. You're almost there. And he says, what do you mean? He says, Shambhala has always been in your heart. So we've always had the Christ consciousness within our heart. We just didn't know it. We're looking up at the space, the galactic, trying to get our answers, and it's right there within. And even in The Wizard of Oz, the good witch Glenda said, you've always had it within, my dear. They even told us back in 1901. 37, this is the last one, the golden future. Intergalactic travel regards the stars with wonder. For thousands of years, people have looked in awe at the stars, and more recently, attempts have been made to explore space. To do so successfully, we must have love, true humility, and the right intention. By 2050, though we will have the oneness consciousness that allows us to visit other parts of the universe so that we can connect and cooperate with our cosmic friends. Scientists will work in harmony with the angelic realms, the masters, and the beings in charge of the stars and planets. By then, advanced technology will have created new eco materials to build rockets and the means to power them. These rockets will carry people around the world at unbelievable speeds and will also fly to the stars and planets. In the new golden age, we will be ready and able to visit our companions in this universe in spacecraft and communication with them. Commander Ashtar, who originates from Venus, commands the intergalactic fleet that protects our world. He keeps all the universe in balance and harmony with one another. When you receive this card, you automatically receive an invitation to connect with Commander Ashtar and travel with him in your light body. He is sending a sparkling silver light into your crown chakra. This touches your consciousness to give you an expanding understanding of the universe. It also triggers a ray to touch your throat chakra with truth and your heart chakra with unconditional love. Take a moment to experience this. If you wish to do so, mentally accept Commander Ashtar's invitation and know that you will accompany him in his mothership to help the multiverse while you sleep. Imagine yourself looking out at the stars for a fraction of a second. Every star and planet is sending you a pulse of welcoming energy. Accept it with joy. That was it. That's the end of the reading for wonderful Wednesday and for Thursday. I hope everybody has a magical day today, too. It's been a long day for me. Okay, I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. You know what? Just be you.